everybody, welcome all of you to our channel IAPT Learners Hub. Last class we have learned classes and objects. How classes and objects can be created. Through the object, how we can access variables and functions with the dot operator. In example of classes, we have seen the keyword public, that is access specifier. This video we are going to learn different types of access specifiers, that is public, private and protect. How we can access the members of the class with these access specifiers. What are the different types of access specifiers? How to work with access specifier. Everything we can learn one by one. Define the access specifiers. Access specifiers define how the members of class can be accessed. Access modifiers or access specifiers in the class are used to assign the accessibility to the class members. That is, they set some restrictions on the class members so that they cannot be directly accessed by the outside functions. Let us study the different types of access specifiers or access modifiers, the functions of each one. What are the different types of access specifiers? Private, public, protected. Okay. These all access specifiers are used to access the members of the class. Then, what is the function of public? See, last class we have seen the keyword public to declare the variables and functions. What is the function of public? See, if we use the keyword public in the class, why we are using this in the class? If we use the keyword public, we can access members, that is attributes or methods or variables and functions in anywhere on the program. Once we declared the variables and functions with the keyword public or access modifier public, we can access these variables and functions in anywhere on the program. That is, other classes we can access. In the main program we can access. Anywhere on the program we can access the variables and functions. If you want to access the variables and functions in anywhere on the program, what you have to do in the class? We have to declare these functions and variables with the keyword public, that is access modifier or access specifier. Okay. Once we declare the members of the class in the public keyword, we can access anywhere on the program. We can access outside the class. The keywords public, private, protected are used to give restrictions to the access and to members of the class. Okay, is it clear why to use the keyword public? Next, if you use the keyword private, the members cannot be accessed from outside the class. If you use the keyword private, the members cannot be accessed. Members means variables and functions or methods and or attributes. We cannot be accessed outside the class. In the class itself we can use. Okay, outside the class we cannot use these variables or functions if you use the keyword private. Okay, the meaning is there in the word itself, private. Okay, the public also, the meaning is there in the word itself. Okay, then protected. Protected means members cannot be accessed from outside the class. However, they can be accessed in inherited classes. That we can learn later. Inheritance, the topic we can later. That time we can use the keyword protected or access modifier or access specifier. We can use later when we study the chapter inheritance of the C++. Okay. Then members access where in the inherited class. Now you got the idea of why to use the public keyword, private keyword, protected. If you use the public keyword in the class, we can access all the members of the class from outside the class. Anywhere on the program we can use. If you use the keyword private, we cannot be accessed from outside the class. Outside the class we cannot be accessed. If you use the keyword protected also, we cannot be accessed from outside the class, but we can be accessed in the inherited class. The inherited classes we can be accessed. That later we can study. Is it clear now how to use public, private and keyword? Last class we have seen the keyword public. In the class we have to declare the variables and functions with the keyword public. Okay, just we can see one syntax of the public keyword or access specifier. How to declare the public keyword. Okay, Already you are quite familiar with the public keyword that appeared in all our class examples. Okay. Last class we have seen how to use the keyword public. Then see the one example I have given here. It's format, syntax, common rule, how to write the keyword or access specifier or access modifier public. First, class, declare the class my class. Okay, class name is my class. The keyword is class. The keyword class followed with the class name. Then open the bracket. Then give the keyword public with the colon. Okay, below that we can give the class members, that is variables and functions. Then close the bracket terminated by semicolon. That is the format of writing the class, common rule for writing the class. Then here how to use the keyword public. Later we can see the examples. In the example above, the members are public, which means that they can be accessed and modified from outside the class. Okay. Once we declare the class with the keyword public, we can access the members of the class outside the class. Okay. The public members of a class can be accessed from anywhere on the program. Which are the members are there in the class? We have used the keyword public. We can access anywhere on the program using the direct member access operator dot with the object of the class. How to access that? With the object name, then give the direct member access operator, that is dot operator, that is direct member access operator. We can access. How to access that class members? First give the object name, class object name. Object name, give the dot operator, then give the variable name or function name. So that way we can access outside the class access. That is the format of accessing members. All the class members declared under the public specifier will be available to everyone. Once we declare the class members with public specifier, it will be available to everyone. The data members and member functions declared as a public can be accessed by other classes and functions. So once we declare the class members, and class members means functions and variables, that can be accessed to other classes and functions too. Okay. Next one, private. What is the function of private? Just opposite of public. Members cannot be accessed or viewed from outside the class. If we use the keyword private in the class to declare the members, that is functions or variables, that members we cannot be accessed or viewed from outside the class. That is accessed only this class itself. Outside the class we cannot access. Okay. The class members declared as a private can be accessed only by the member functions inside the class. They are not allowed to access directly by any object or functions outside the class. Only the member functions or the friend functions are allowed to access the private data members of the class. Okay. Then one more point is there. If not declare the access specifier, it will consider as a private. If not use any protect or public, then it will consider as a private. Last access modifier is protected. It is similar to private. Once we declare the members within protected keyword or protected access modifier or access specifier, the members, variables and functions cannot be accessed from outside the class. However, they can be accessed in inherited class. Only inherited classes we can access. That later we can study. The protected class modifier is similar to the private access modifier in the sense it can be accessed outside of the class unless with the help of a friend class. With the help of a friend class, we can access. The difference is that the difference between private and protect is the class members are declared as a protected can be accessed by any subclass, that is derived classes. Subclass of that class, derived classes we can access. Okay. Hope you learned the access specifiers, access modifiers, how to use the access modifiers, how we can access the data members with these access modifiers, what is the difference between public, private and protected. Everything you have learned one by one. If you like this video, subscribe the channel, like and share also. Okay, next video will come with new topic. Till then, bye.